Girl. Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Just thought I'd come on and chop it up a little bit, do a post check, see who's around. Whatever the case may be, I am headed to the salon to operate in the office of your short hair specialist. Yes, I am going to do some short hair. I'm excited. Kind of glad I ain't got to do no blowouts or nothing other than a cute short pixie style. That's the business. I love it. That's my lane. Even though I'm enjoying the blowouts with my new blow dryer, I'm such a gadget chick. Like I've been had 5 blow dryers, 17 flat irons. So I'm trying to keep out of that space, but I did get a new blow dryer that is amazing. Like I said, I just wanted to come on here and speak before, I guess, 0, 1, 21, or 81. So I don't have a problem talking to myself. You know, they say back in the day, they're like, if you talk to yourself, you ain't crazy unless you answer. I think I'm crazy because I'm like, man, where you put that thing at? Oh, yeah, it was over there in the so-and-so. Whatever. Y'all can believe that stuff if you want. I just think about stuff like that, old stuff people used to say. I remember my mom used to tell us if we swallow, like, if I swallow my gum, how is it going to stick to my dental work? And I didn't have no dental work back then, so that was a lie. Our parents would lie to us just to keep us from doing something. That's crazy. Till you figure it out on your own, I guess. Kind of like Santa Claus, I suppose. I always believed in believing until they don't believe no more. I remember when my aunt told my sister there was no Santa Claus, my mother was pissed. And it was crazy because even though she claimed she didn't believe in it no more, she would always be scared on Christmas Eve. And I would trick her and be like, oh my God, I hear sleigh bells. And she would be under the covers swaying bullets, boy, scared of Santa Claus that she didn't believe in, you know. Man, those were the good old days when you were a child, when you were still able to move about in your youthfulness and be innocent, you know. Nowadays, children aren't innocent. You got 2-year-olds know how to remember your passcode to your phone and pop it open. Your mother how to pop open your phone at 2 years old. What happened to the innocence? You know, they know how to go to YouTube and find what they're looking for, you know. I think it's because we live in a society where parents have made those devices available to their children in the form of a pacifier or a babysitter, in a sense, you know. Shut the baby up, give him the tablet. Now he's 9 months old and know how to work a tablet like he's 42. You know, get a baby the tablet at church. They're not paying attention to what the word is. They're in church playing. You know, when we was little, we didn't get to do stuff like that. Of course, we didn't have tablets and things, but I don't think that back then our parents would have given us those things, those devices to just use at will. You know, I'm in the process now of trying to curve the usage in our house, because what I notice is addiction is real. And if we as grown people are addicted to the internet and our phones and our computers and things, imagine an impressionable child who has that type of access. You know, we should have more self-control in the situation where we know better than to be online most of the day, 22 hours out of our day, or stop when we're working. I've made it a habit where I try not to just pick up my phone as soon as I wake up, because it's easy to create a habit and not really know you're in a full-blown addiction, pretty much. So imagine children when we're just handing them the phone. They're seeking and surfing and listening to all types of things. And I think that's where uh, they begin to pick up those things that society put down, with their looks and their appearance and things they can do to be better. I think that's where some children may develop eating disorders and all types of things. Hi, how are you, Ethan? Just like I said, I think that we're living in a world now where we've given our children too much access to technology, and although some of them have become very smart with it, some of them seemingly can't live without it. If you got a young one and they like Roblox and things like that, take it from them. If their reaction is, "Oh my God, no, please don't. I just want to use it. I just want to look." You might have an addiction on hand, and it's scary in a sense, to have a child that young to seemingly feel like they can't live without this device. If I don't have this, I'll die. If I don't have this, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I take it. I don't care what's gonna happen. I know you're not gonna die, but although it may feel like it, you're gonna be fine. But yeah, that's the society we live in. I don't even know how I got there, but we here. It's just an observation, I think, at this point. My children are grown, and they didn't have that much access to technology. Yeah, they had games. Yeah, they had, things, ouch, that they could use. Seneca, hi. But kids nowadays, when I go to church, I literally look around and I just see every child in there get on some earphones and they device, and I'm like, so they not gonna learn about God too? Anywho, I got to worry about my house and myself, and that's why I say I'm trying to practice not just picking up the phone as soon as I wake up and all that good stuff. Because if that's your first thought of the day, you're in trouble. And I know it's so easy, but we don't realize how much of an issue that is. It's like, can you do? Some people don't even brush their teeth before they roll over and grab their phone. At least get up, brush your teeth, wash your face, then get on the internet, Then get on the internet. There's just a lot of things right now that I'm working towards and on. And as I go, I'm trying to implement those things into my family so that we grow together, and somewhere along the line we become on one accord. And when I say we become on one accord, I don't mean like we're out of whack or we're not on one accord, but creating healthy habits for the entire family. It's like if you have a child who deals with, let's say, childhood obesity or things of that nature, you can't very well force this child to change eating habits. You need to change the eating habits for the entire household, so that you create those healthy options for the whole family, so that it becomes a habit. And when it becomes a habit, although this person may not have needed that, they're still in a healthier state. You set a good example for your children by leading by example. You can't lead by example by just saying you can't eat this and don't eat that. And I'm a person that I don't have a particular diet that I follow, but I would never force, like if I was on a diet, I would not force that upon my child. Let's say all these years, say my son is 12 or my daughter, and we've just eaten all, they've just ate food. Now all of a sudden I decide I'm going to become a vegan. I would never force that on my child. I would try to implement some of the options, but I've seen videos where a mother was mad at a grandmother for feeding her child, just regular food and things. And I would never force that upon my child. I think that's a decision that when they get old enough, then make it. Now, if it was a case where they were birthed into that, and that's how they've grown up this whole time, I can see it in that sense. But just to abruptly change my child's eating to eat the way I'm choosing to eat, no. Would I implement some of those things? Yes. Would I create healthier options for them? Yes. But I wouldn't force them, to the point where if they don't like the food, they're not going to eat it. To me, that's a form of abuse. The lady was making stuff and she would let the boy, help her make it. I think that's good ideas. But he didn't like anything, so what are you going to do? What if he never likes those things? Life is just crazy. I sit here, and when I am on social media, I look at a lot of different things, and I'm like, okay, even relationships. There's so many people out here giving relationship advice. Hey, DJ. Shut up, DJ. If you see anything crazy, please handle it. Yeah, I'm like, everybody. I guess everybody's expert at something. Everybody think they are. So it's always interesting to see different takes and different views from not just men versus women, but men and different men or whatever. You see the ones that are a little bit chauvinistic, and you see the ones that are a little bit old-fashioned. Then you see the ones that are everything gonna be 50-50. I don't even like that argument because, I feel like I win the argument no matter what, but I'm not gonna win that argument because I'm probably not gonna agree with the other person. Some things just ain't about it. That's the thing about it too. Everybody can have a difference of opinion, and it's whatever works for you. But most people will argue you down about your own personal belief or opinion. If it's my opinion that I'm not paying 50-50, that's me. Now, if you and your mate make that choice, that's you and your mate. I'm not mad at you. That works for you. I don't know if it's gonna work for me or not, but if I need to, I will. But that's not my plan, for what? That's not my plan. It's not my plan. Did I know if I was vegan? I don't want to eat animal food. I like food. I like pork chops and ribs and chicken and everything. I've tried vegan before though. I really have. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, people make a big deal out of personal opinions. I think people just want to argue at this point, and we see it across the board with any topic. There's never a time where we can just see a bunch of people say, okay, well, I feel this way, you feel that way, he feels that way, and she feels that way, and that's how the room is. You never see that. There's always an argument. There's always an attempt to change somebody's mind or prove somebody wrong. If you have an opinion about something and a preference, then that can't be proven wrong. It just means it's not for you. It's just not for you. We all handle things differently in life. Things we go through, we may all go through some of the same things, but each one of us is going to handle it different. I can't cuss you out because you didn't handle a situation the way I would have. It's none of my business. Maybe that's it. People need to mind their business. If we can communicate better, we can have those types of conversations where we come to that type of understanding. People say it, but they don't never do it. So therefore, it's always a cycle of conflict and division, I guess, People want to say, let's come together, but y'all can't even talk. How y'all gonna come together? Y'all can't even talk to one another. Can't even talk to one another. How are we gonna have some kind of unity or whatever? I don't know what that person is talking about, and it's just really getting on my nerves. We form opinions. We have our own opinions. Even in that sense, we'll say don't judge a book by its cover, but then we'll go and judge a book by the cover. But then when somebody judges us by our cover, it's only God can judge me. Don't judge me. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. You can't just say it and don't apply it to yourself, Like, I'm the type of person, I could care less about a whole lot of stuff, and sometimes it's kind of scary because I just don't give a. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. Okay. That's how I feel about a lot of things people might say. Okay, if that's how you feel, sugar, feel on. I don't care. And I think that's how I keep myself in a happy space. I don't give a. I don't. Why give a care about something that you like? Okay, let's find an example. I don't like Meek because she be on Facebook trying to act all positive. I mean, on YouTube trying to be all positive and trying to be encouraging. You can't encourage everybody. I wouldn't be trying to encourage nobody because da 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 da. Yeah, she's a snooty little. I bet she do this. I bet she do that, and I ain't doing none of this and that. A lot of people will be like, "Oh, I don't care." I don't even care because in life I've been called and labeled many things. I've been labeled and called so many different things. I always say, right now I can't tell you if it has happened, but I used to say the only thing I ain't been called is a man. Somebody might have. I just don't care. Shit. Like, why care? It's like when you're an adult, there's some stuff that should never get your panties in a bunch or your drawers messed up or whatever. Especially when it's not true. I could never get so pissed off about a lie. Only lie that can piss me off, honestly, is a lie that can harm my family. A lie that can harm my family. That's probably the only thing that can get me out of character. Because you as a lady, tell people the truth. I seen you on IG, DJ Memphis. Nah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's the only thing you can do that's gonna make me really rise up on you. If I feel you coming for mine, then we got a problem, and that's probably gonna be on the more tame side because I don't like to get my pressure elevated for nobody. If it's gonna be elevated, let it be real excitement. You know what I'm saying? Not no incited, uh, fictitious issue with me. I don't care. The I don't care method. Like, I guess it's easier said than done for some people, but I don't care. I don't care. Hey, Riaz. I know exactly who I am, and that's the key to not giving a dang about anything other than what you know. You know what I'm saying? If I know exactly who Jamaica Shear is, then what can you come and say about me that's going to change that? Nothing. And if it's some dummies that believe that, then they dumb. That's how I look at it. I ain't mad. If you don't want to find out for yourself, or if you can't see for yourself that that's a lie, that's not none of my problem. That's yours. And at the same time, you shouldn't really care that much anyway, I don't care. I got that F it bucket. Everything I can do, I do, and everything I can't, I throw it in the bucket. You know what I'm saying? That's how you keep your stress levels down. Your name was given to by a Sufi writer, teacher, and scholar. Cool, I think. Yeah. So it's like, it's not even about having a thick skin. Because like I said, when you know who you are, and you can go ahead and add whose you are. If you believe you are God's child, then you're supposed to subscribe to, if God be for me, then who can be against me? Bump what you said. God covers me. God keeps me in the space I need to be in. So I don't need to come out that space. Because once I come out that space, I might get boxed in my head by all types of mess. I'm not trying to pick up mess in my life. Even if that mess was including, somebody being vicious or malicious towards me, I'm just going to be like, man, you crazy. I think a lot of people can take that, pick that up. Man, you crazy. I can't believe you said that, dummy. And keep it moving. All right, young green ass. Says I'm a creation of God and a son of Adam. There I go with these messed up words again. I promise you, I get tongue tied every day. Yeah, I just came on here and started rambling because I had a little time. My client said she was going to be a little late. So I decided to go back in the house, get me a drink, and press play and talk, So we done talked about kids having habits on the internet and things and devices. I done talked about household habits, diets, changing things. When you're trying to create a healthier way for your child, then you need to take on that healthier way for the whole family, so that your children are not isolated in thinking that it's something against them that you're trying to do. That ain't no liquor. Look, I was in there like orange soda, Gentleman's Jack, and Kool-Aid. I chose the soda, as you can see. Too funny. Hey, what kind of liquor is orange, DJ? Come on, man. I wish I had a brownie. I had this brownie from the gas station last night. I was like, why did I ever pick that up? Because now I'm going to be wanting it. I ain't going to be wanting those brownies. They were really good. And I think about how many times I hate this sunlight. How many times I have looked at that brownie and never bought it. Mango liquor. Is mango? Yeah, it is orange. Well, just to kill that, I don't think I would drink mango liquor. That don't sound right. A mango daiquiri maybe, but it wouldn't be this orange. I'm kind of excited this morning about this hat I'm about to do, because I'm about to put my whole foot in it. I'm going to put both of them. I'm going to lay this thing out. I get to do I'm going to call it a from scratch. I need to trim my ends. This end is straight. Yeah, I'm going to call it a from scratch. From scratch. Meaning I get to do her relaxer, cut, and everything. It's going to be my creation. So I'm excited about that. I'm just sitting here waiting on her to pull up. I might go live when I go in there. And you know what I mean. Just like when you say I cook some macaroni and cheese, I put my foot in it. Same thing. I did the damn thing. You know what I'm talking about, DJ. Cut it out. I'm not going to put my literal feet in nobody's hair. There you go, starting rumors. Hey, Gary. How you doing, Gary? Killing time till my client come. Just came on here and start talking. We had some weirdos as usual. What's wrong with my toe? Anyway, I'm ready to. Y'all done pick my schedule for next week. That is so funny. It's just like being able to create my own schedule. So when all the hours dropped, I was able to go in and pick the days and times that I wanted. So I created myself a 30-hour week this week. 30 hours. So it'll be like Monday, I'm going to work 5 hours. And then Tuesday, I'm going to work a 5 hour morning shift and then a 5 hour evening shift. I'm going to do that Tuesday and Wednesday. And Thursday, I got the 5 hour morning shift. Then I'm going to wait and see if any of them, because sometimes the shifts will be there, but then they'll say, shift available has $3 added, so if something goes up to like $20 an hour, I'll go in and do that. So I think the most I'll do next week is 35 hours. Yeah. I'm gonna get my feel around and see, see how I want to play it. I might just hurry up and do them 3 days next week or the week after with the shift in the morning, shift in the evening. Call it a day. Look at y'all growing up. What it do, Gary? Don't leave no toe corns. Negro. I'm gonna wash my hands before I start doing hair. That's a must. When you go into the salon, if your stylist don't wash her hands, you better be like, don't touch my hair before you wash your hands. But these old men know they be getting their hair braided. I thought men was done with braids, but I guess not. I guess not. Okay, Shawty, I see you with your little kindergarten braids. Go ahead with your 60-year-old self. See, this is the problem. I would sit in front of this shop and just create a scenario for everybody that walks by. It's too funny. Got my work shirt on today. Y'all probably can't see it, but it says Dreams Phase 2 Salon. I talked to my mentor last night. That was a pretty good conversation. I had to consult with her about my products I was getting ready to purchase because I wanted to make sure I was purchasing the right things, because I use certain things, but there's like some things that I have been saying I was going to use or start using. So I wanted to make sure that I had the right things. She helped me get my arsenal together, I guess you would say. My arsenal for now until I pick up more people. Then when I pick up more people, then I'll add to my arsenal. But I got most of the stuff. Now I got to go into the other place and get the rest of my stuff. But yeah, I got some good conditioners and shampoos ready and some treatments. So I'm about to start doing some healthy hair. And then I'm going to have to go into my site and create because it's like I can do your hair all day long and use conditioner, but there are certain conditioners and products that need to be upcharged. So I need to make the language for the upcharge. If you're needing this, then this is applied, and you know what I'm saying. And Meek has left the building. Yeah, but there's certain things that I need to add to my menu. But having said all that, my client is here, so I'll probably start another live when I start cutting her hair. So I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Bye bye now. Peace in the Middle East.